Hi, this is Exploring with Em and Stu.
And today we are here at Walton-on-the-Naze in Essex, aren't we? If you know the area, then you'll know this was heavily used by the military during World War II for all sorts of rocket training and bits and bobs.
Absolutely.
But it's come to light that just recently they've had, due to the erosion here, they've had a lot of things falling out of the cliffs. And that's exactly the sort of thing that we love doing and looking for.
Yeah, this is not really an exploring video, this is more of an investigational video.
Absolutely, a little bit of investigation vlog for you.
And
we think there's one or two interesting bits that similar to something we've done recently.
Absolutely, so we're going to go and have a quick look.
And see if we can find some of these interesting artefacts. So the first little thing we've come across is actually just down here. Now, if you know anything about the coast, specifically the East Coast, you'll know that it was covered in scaffolding, which was covered in barbed wire. And we do believe that this is in fact part of that World War II scaffolding that would have been all along the coast here back in the day. Obviously, it was buried after it wasn't needed anymore, and it's just fallen out of the cliff over time. But we're hoping to find some more of this, so let's go and have a look. So next we've come across what looks very clearly like World War II concrete of some type. I'm not going to pretend that we actually know what it is, but it was reinforced with those scaffolding poles. Was this the remains of a pillbox, or could it have been something else? Was there some sort of shooting range up here? Who knows, but we thought it was definitely worth pointing out.
So, walking just past where we've just done that little buttress that I think Emma just found, we are starting to come across a lot of the scaffold poles now. This is definitely coming out of all of this, and it's actually corroding away at a really quick rate.
It's a shame actually that the erosion here is so awful, but I suppose historically for us it's good because it means that these things that have been buried, and there's some rather interesting things. I'm not too sure what that looks like.
I'm not too sure what that is.
Should we be getting too close?
I don't know, but that's something.
That actually looks like some sort of ceramic drain.
It does, doesn't it?
But
they would have had ceramic drains here.
There would have been structures and buildings all along the coast here.
Absolutely.
And of course, the ones that they didn't knock down are still here, but some of them they would have just buried, wouldn't they?
See, the thing is, Emma is worried about us getting close, but in mudlark, she forgets that my head normally gets covered in mud. Oh, we've got some brickwork here, look. See, all some of this stuff that's all been buried over time. I'm
looking for like some 303s or something, you know.
Well, we're looking.
We should be able to find stuff like that.
We should be able to find ammunition. It wasn't so long ago. I can't remember when a hand grenade was found here. There's been a spigot mortar found. There's been barbed wire. Loads of stuff.
It wasn't actually that long ago. I'm talking about within the month or two. I saw it on social media that they actually had to get the bomb disposal team down here because they found something that looks quite, you know, conspicuously like something explosive. It's quite common in areas like this.
Absolutely.
Of course, if we see anything like this, we're not going to be going anywhere near it because we're not completely stupid.
There we go. We've got another, looks like another ceramic terracotta pipe that's coming out. That's obviously been buried.
Absolutely.
And we're coming across, see, this isn't a beach that would mudlark on, but we're coming across like bits of pottery and pots as well.
Of course, if you did come to this video thinking we were mudlarking, then you're probably wondering why we're not looking for shark's teeth. We might keep a little lookout for some because it's quite famous for shark's teeth and fossils. But
what do we have here? This is interesting, Emma.
Oh.
What is this?
Some sort of bracket, look. Oh, it's only small, I can give it a pull. Look, it's got holes all the way in that.
It's definitely old.
I should think that's like an old fence post or something maybe. Of course it would. It's got a spike on the bottom or possibly.
As I said, we're looking for all sorts of things here at the moment, and we're coming across them and we're trying to put the camera on every time we try and talk about it. So we're going to carry on looking. So walking past another part of this beach on this cliff, and again we've got scaffolding. Now we're starting to find a lot of this as we're walking along. It's getting really fascinating and really sort of like surreal at what actually this place was. And now that the cliffs are literally crumbling away, we can actually look into history, literally into the history.
This is very fresh, isn't it? This has literally happened within the last sort of few months or a year.
Absolutely.
Like I said, it's a shame actually because they're slowly losing this spot, aren't they? Whether or not they're going to do anything about it with some sort of defences.
Absolutely.
Let's have a little look before it's all lost.
That's it.
Now we've just come across one of the things that we were really hoping that we would find. If you watched our video up in Trimmingham, then you'd know we found lots of tracks on the beach. And what do we have here, Stu?
We have a track on the
a
beach at Walton-on-the-Naze.
Absolutely.
Really excited about this.
This is, as you can see, a narrow gauge track. It would have very likely been used for transporting things around that military training site that we set up there. It wouldn't have been connected to any sort of main line or anything. It wouldn't have even have had like engines. It would have been just a case of pushing probably shells and things between.
They used to use horses as well to pull some of the carts.
Possibly, but we're talking about manoeuvring shells and goods and things.
Yeah.
So wow, I mean literally we didn't even know this thing existed.
No,
up until a few weeks ago.
Me and Emma brought the camera equipment and went, shall we not? As soon as we saw it, when we were standing up the cliff there, we were like, we're making a video. And then we started seeing all the scaffolds, so it's even got more exciting for us.
Very impressed. So I wonder if there's any more. I don't actually know.
But I'm going to get some cinematics because this needs to be done.
Right, let's have a look and see if we can find some more. So just walking along the cliff edge here, and we're continuing to see these tubes sticking out of the cliff, which we're going to assume are more of those scaffolding poles. And we're going to assume that because if we just come round here, if you just follow me closer to the shoreline, we've got what looks like one almighty piece of scaffolding pole. I don't think we've ever actually come across one as big as this. I mean, that's actually really quite impressive.
We've come to another part now, where the cliff is literally corroding away. But I think me and Emma have done on the scaffolding poles. There's so much of it. But we have been so impressed, and I mean really impressed with the fact that there's a railway track here. Not the traditional railway, obviously. They're just railway carts that used to carry munitions, which I find really quite impressive.
Yeah, you don't find it everywhere, do you? And we didn't even know there was one here up until somebody sort of whispered that there could have been just recently.
Absolutely. So what did you think me and Emma did? We got in the car, we got Finley ready, drove down here as soon as we heard about it. All right, fair enough. We heard about 3 weeks ago, but we needed to get down here because you never know when the sea's going to come in and wash it away, bury it. Just seeing that one piece has made me think there's definitely more here, and it's probably under the sand.
Absolutely. There would have been more. Of course there would have been more.
Absolutely.
Where is it? Will we find it? I don't know. Let's have a look.
Exactly. But what I'm going to do now is, I don't know what Emma's going to do. She might be doing a bit of shark teething with Finley. But I'm going to send the drone up because I want to get what's in the distance, which to finish this video off is the pillboxes that fell from the cliff up here many years ago and now ended up in the sea.
And Walton is renowned, isn't it, for their World War II pillboxes on the beach.
Absolutely.
And this is the first time we've been able to see them without the tide being in.
Actually, because every time we've come down here to do a video, we've checked the tide times, we've got down here, it's either raining or ridiculously windy. So, but we've actually got pretty good weather. It's not too bad. I think it'll pick up some nice thermals, I suppose. Oh look, I know we said we wouldn't do it, but we have got another piece of scaffolding just there, which has fallen from up there.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get too close considering that looks like it literally fell yesterday.
That is actually quite bad. But I'm going to get on with the drone now, and well, we'll pick up at the end, I suppose. Now heading towards these pillboxes that are on the beach. Believed there are two pillboxes, sorry, but the other little 3 drums that were around it, I think, are actually World War I. I don't actually know what they are. And I don't even think they're actual pillboxes. There could be like anti-tank blocks. I don't know.
I did know what they were.
Yeah.
But I didn't bring my notes with me or my researched head.
Exactly. But we do know that there is 2 pillboxes. I'm going to be sending the drone over there, as you know. So I've done a little bit of footage for you a minute ago, but obviously we've got some more footage at the end of this video. One's in actually a pretty good state as it came off the cliff. The other one is in a bit more of a poorer state. But what we do know is, as you can see in the drone there, it had a anti-aircraft gun in it. Is that right?
It looks like it had, didn't it?
Yeah.
Some sort of gun position in it. A little bit like the ones that we saw up in Dover. So I'm going to assume that they had some sort of gun position
There you go.
externally on it. So,
Well, we're actually near to the end of the beach now, because this is obviously where we have to go up, and we'll be finishing the video at the end. But as I said, this was actually just an investigational video. Come and see what's down here. Come and look at the rumours. The rumours is what we actually came down here for, and the rumours were correct. Really happy to find those railway tracks or cart tracks, and obviously even happier to come and see these pillboxes that me and Emma have literally been forever trying to get to come and see. Whether we had wind, rain, tide was in, it was just a bit of a nightmare. And we've come on the cloudiest day with wind, but it hasn't interrupted us.
It's dark as well, isn't it?
Exactly. But yeah, these pillboxes have actually been pretty good to come and have a look at. Yeah. Quite impressed with them.
Maybe in the summer we'll actually go inside them, but I'm not doing that today.
Anyway, we're at this last pillbox now. We've had a really good time making this video actually, because it's been really quite interesting. We've got some lovely drone footage, but as the skies are getting darker, the skies are starting to open up a little bit, where I think that me and Eddie, me and Emma should conclude our business
It's
here.
getting dark, but I just wanted to get a really good close-up finally of this Type 24.
Who's Eddie? I just want to know who Eddie
I'd like
is.
to know
I'd like
who
to know who
Eddie
Eddie is as well.
Anyway, these Type 24 pillboxes, they would have been very much like the ones up on the mainland, wouldn't they, with a skirt around them.
Absolutely.
Quite impressive. I mean, it's crazy actually that they're still sitting here.
Absolutely.
After all these years.
Yeah.
But do love a pillbox.
Yeah, we do. But we want to say thank you for watching, our supporters. If you like the channel, please consider subscribing. Subscribe. My language today.
I'll tell you what, I'll take over.
Yeah, take over.
So yeah, give us some comments, especially if you're local. We know that the local people love these sort of places. We'd love to hear from you if you've got any more information or maybe any more sort of hints about other things that could be here, because we'd certainly go and investigate it, won't we? But yeah, if you like the video, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to.
Yeah, it's
That's
free.
always...
It's free, and if you really like it, we actually do a Patreon for £3 a month, where you've got exclusive content, and we do little extra videos starting from this year.
Right. So anyway, from
Exploring with Emma Stew,
and noisy little Finley here, who's had a lovely beach day.
we'll see you again.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.